What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is another layer, fuel to the fire, to the hate triangle between Angel Reese, RG3, and Ryan Clark, who just released a video. Looks like he's on vacation. If not, he hella chilling. Either way it goes, he brings another level to this conversation. He put out this video. I must respond to it to break this thing on down. And when you look at this, I think the way to really demystify it, to clarify it all, is just to ask yourself two questions. How black or how whack? That's what it seems like. Like they're just really having a jousting session. And it's more the guys, Ryan and RG3. But the point is, Angel Reese is kind of collateral damage in this because she's the brand, she's the product, she's the one on the court, etc. Crazy, man. All this hate speech and all this craziness going on, all of the memes going out there, and how this is all coming to a head. So we're going to break it down. You know how we do on this show, but before we do all that, thank you guys for supporting the channel, subscribe, and then also thank you for supporting the community. Go to projecttransition.org and leave your email. Be a volunteer, part of our global giving community. You want to do more? I know you do. You want to donate? Okay, love you. You want to do the most? Become a gym member. Yes, a giver every month. You get exclusive access to some of our events. You get amazing prizes. And most importantly, you get to do the most for our social impact with these kids. Give them experiences, mentorship, our skills camp, all the above. Like my man, Stephen Harper. You know who he is? The winner of this book. I hooked him up. Signed, sealed, and delivered. You could be next. Make sure you do that. Okay, now let's go on vacation. Like Ryan Clark. Chilling on his balcony. Wife in the room, kids downstairs. Hold on, baby. Need about, how long is this video? 2 minutes and 30 some seconds to go break this thing down. And you know it's hard to do these in one take, so it probably took 10 minutes. Let's go.
RG3 seems to have this strange fascination with Angel Reese, or connection to the spotlight and attention that it brings, or who it brings those things from. I know now I don't get to speak on someone else's black experience or call something self-hate when I don't know how you truly connect to the community or the culture, or I can't assume that you see yourself in the thing that you push back against. But this one should have been easy.
Now, it's interesting. He said a lot, right? God, he could have just stopped there and went back in there with the wife and kicked it. Woo! A lot there. Let's just say this. Ask yourself, how many times are you saying something just for the audience? Ask yourself that, because I think that's rare for most people. At least I'm assuming you're like me, which you're not saying it for them, you're saying it for you, and you're going to hope that that grabs them. But you're not initially starting off with that. So that's interesting to flip that on RG3. Like, you look, and let's keep it real on this show. You're just talking for white people because you got a white wife and you had a white wife and you just want to talk white. And you want white response, whatever white response is, because responses could be different no matter what the issue, and it's not color-based. I digress. So that's interesting. He flipped it on RG3 already, so we now going to get into this battlefield, this civil war between are you black or are you black, right? So we got that already as terms of juxtaposition. Let's see. What else he said was this should have been easy, and I do agree with this. Like, RG3 didn't have to make this one difficult. I don't think RG3 woke up and said, damn, I need to come up with a reason why people on my head for the Angel Reese conversation. I just don't. I know anytime I go somewhere, there's always somebody there, whether they're a looky-loo or they're a talky-talk, but they want to make sure that they got something for you, right? I mean, when you see RG3, I've seen him out a couple times, and obviously Ryan Clark as well. People come up to you, oh, man, what's up? Hey, I heard what happened. Hey, guess what? And I don't know. He's at a point right now because the gun is out. Ryan Clark got him dead to rights. Angel Reese and her fan base got him dead to rights, where he's going to have to show receipts. And you don't want to be that guy, because then that guy never gets any more ammunition, never gets any more information, and that guy just looks weak, like he caved. So RG3 is in a tough place, as they say, a dilemma. Two bad circumstances, and both of them going to end up not going the right way. So it's interesting. Ryan Clark already flipped it on him in terms of racial composition. And then now he's saying, dog, why you even go here? Why did RG3 wake up that day and say, let me put this out? You ever think maybe because somebody did give it to him?
Angel Reese, this young, beautiful, talented, hardworking, successful black woman who is on an absolute tear in the WNBA, who has an opportunity now to unveil her own shoe, is depicted as a monkey in this graphic, a graphic I only saw on his page. So now his millions of followers can see this, and it should be easy to defend her against such deplorable hate and racism and bigotry and evil.
Okay. All right. Now, this is a philosophical question more than a literal question, but are we really going to go after the guy who amplifies something versus the guy who originates it? The origins or the amplification? I think in this world today, we all know the answer is the amplification, right? If some guy who's a troll who has 9 followers puts something out, we ain't tripping. Even though innately you should. Even though in the absolute sense you should. If you absolutely going to be offended, you should go where it started. But we don't. We usually go to the one who brought it to light, who gave it that juice, right? Right? So I get it. Totally get it. With that said, how much are we going to put it on RG3? Now, here's the thing. I don't know if he's going to go here or not, but the thing he could have did is said, look, RG3, you could have put the real cover up there and then show what they did to it. I don't, is that journalism? I don't. Point is, you could have gave her props instead of saying, well, what happened is someone in her circle told me I was right. That's what happens. So a lot of times you got to lead with the thing that is not flattering to you. It's so hard to be around somebody who compliments themselves, right? It's the same dynamic going here. RG3, you try to make yourself look good. That's the problem right there. Let's break it down.
But he couldn't do that. He had to make himself both the victim and the hero of this story. He had to mention that Angel Reese did something to him instead of acknowledging what he initially did to her. He had to be the champion again for Caitlin Clark, I guess against the young, angry black woman by lying on her and her inner circle.
All right. I got to keep it 1,000 wild like I always do. You don't know that, Ryan. I don't know that. RG3 does. And maybe Angel Reese. Think about it. If RG3 really has a text or had a conversation, just quiet down, stop yelling. He really had somebody. Cats be coming up to us all the time talking about something. Somebody like, yo, Angel, my girl, but you were right about that. Pass the drink. Or somebody text him. Or it's not like somebody got to call you at 8 p.m. sharp on the dot and have a Zoom. Sometimes it's just casual, but no one knows that except the person who said it and RG3. Not even Angel Reese. Want to know why? Because if they're in her inner circle, they got to keep up the front. So I don't like to make statements that are not true just so I can win the argument, because what did you really win? So got to push back on that a little bit. But the champion for Caitlin Clark, is RG3 really doing this for Caitlin Clark? Like his initial video was about on the court incidents that we all can look at and be like, yeah, you salty at her. You don't like her. You hate her. Sports talk. Now, the only thing that got RG3 kind of caught up was the fact that he said it was just sports, but then he was like, nah, he thinks for real too. You can't have it both ways. But let's listen. Break it down, Ryan.
So now Angel Reese, who should be in a celebration and trying to ignore the noise of all the evil and attacks that she feels every single day, has to come out along with her mother to shut down these lies and accusations from RG3.
Okay, well, let's take the Pampers off her. All right, look, if you're going to be a superstar in this world, and I've been a star before, so I ain't even understanding superstar, but I know superstars. Don't give me this every day I got to deal with this, because every day you live amazing too. Like, you are better than 99.99% of this world in terms of how you live it. Now, if you want to ignore the other negativity and the criticism that comes, you can. If you can't ignore it, you won't, and you don't. But the point is, let's not act like we're gonna contrast. Oh, she's living this like downtrodden life. She's dealing with all this influx and all this negativity. No, turn the damn app off. It ain't that deep. Come on. I've been around too many famous people, and I've had my 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, whatever of fame. People, no matter what firestorm I've ever been through, and I've been through a few, trust me, I go home, it's good. I go around my boys, it's love. I go outside, it's love. People don't come up to you with these problems. These are social media like gremlins. They don't even exist. I'm just telling you how it really goes. Everybody gonna act like, oh. And then you're gonna see the next video, they're gonna be at some 5-star restaurant, jumping out of limos and just hanging and cutting the line and then partying, popping bottles. I thought you were just going through a scandal. See what I'm saying? So let's not lean that hard, because you're lying to the public out there. And her mom and them are coming out. Look, I've told you, only 2 people know this is true. Only 2 people. And it ain't Angel Reese, it ain't her mama, it ain't Ryan Clark.
This should have been a situation where he comes out as human.
That's
and
real.
says, we have to stop this. Because by his own admission, he says, if you don't support people that don't look like you, then you're a part of the problem. Let me be clear. If you never support people that look like you, you are also a part of the problem.
That ain't right. I thought that was good. This video is to prop up the truth, but damn it, I am the judge. I am not the plaintiff or defendant in this one. RG3 has never defended people that look like him. Come on, y'all. Come on. Like, we need to start playing the gun to your head game. Y'all ever play that with your homies? Gun to your head. Say the truth now. Instead of this, like, saying stuff just to win an argument or just to sound good. I mean, I've seen a lot of commentary by all of these guys. I've seen them defend both sides. I've seen them defend real stuff. Point being, this is really like covert, subliminal, like racial intention going on. Like, he's still cutting at RG3 not being black enough, if you can hear it. Right? You never supported people that look like you. Like, how does that leave somebody's mouth? Like, how does that hit the camera and then you be like, yeah. Even if he's the cornball brother and whatever you think of RG3, come on, y'all. He's never.
God made us with the responsibility for inclusion and compassion and empathy and love for all people. We also have that same responsibility for our people. I know people were mad that I apologized for my initial statements, but I wanted to make sure people had clarity about what I was saying. But while we're on apologies, we all owe Rob Parker an apology, because though he was early, he was right about RG3.
Oh, Jesus. God dang. Woo! You put the rocks down and threw a nuke. Boom! God dang! I'm glad y'all set it off. Hey, if you're gonna do a video, that's how you end it, big dog. God dang. All right, let me say this. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Yee. I'm not even gonna go on the God part. God made everybody have inclusion, compassion, empathy, but then make sure you have it for your own. That's kind of obvious, like all and then your own. The tribalism part of it. Look, that's not gonna bring anybody together. Let me just say the last part. You guys are noticing there are a lot of wars occurring, and I use that term loosely. Verbal wars. Like, there's one that's happening between Stardom. Angel Reese is hot and everybody likes her or hates her, so she's a clique and everybody wants to talk about her. All right, you got that war. Then you got the war of, oh, who is talking about her? Oh, you black and you with her, Ryan Clark, or you black and you against her, RG3. Oh, since you're against her, it seems like now you're not that black. You catch that? Which it was all foreshadowed by Cornball Brother from oh man, Rob Parker. This is interesting. My opinion on this, my judgment in this, I'm gonna start being Judge Wapner in here, Judge Wiley. That video was strong by Ryan Clark, but as most of these things, when you break it down real slow and you just take it like, sentences and like fragments, you start to realize it was greater in sizzle than substance, because in reality, this was another diss track at RG3 instead of, as you even accuse RG3, something that could have been simple and could have been something to just protect Angel Reese and prop her up. And I'm going to be real. It ain't because of Angel Reese. It's because of all the people I know, including myself, who have been in the light. We fine. I used to hate when somebody was getting killed on social and I knew him, and then I see him and I'm thinking, oh, are you all right? And this fool like, what? He all good. I love that. Then you see somebody else getting crushed by that. Point being, it's really your choice. Angel Reese, live your life, girl. I hope you take this criticism with the praise and keep living your fabulous life you are living because you work for it. That's it. All right. So we'll see what comes from that. Maybe they're done. Maybe they're not. Who knows? But let me get into these. I don't mess something up. Okay. Ooh, it's ugly over here. Okay. So now, since y'all love me and I love you, we got to talk through this right now. I got to make sure you guys are straight. Pockets are good. Are you debt-free, stress-free? Oh, you are? Good. Well, then look at this. I want to talk to you guys. Go to my team and monitor debt resolution. You see that number right there, 866-204-0071. Hit them up. Go to my team and monitor debt resolution. That's your financial wellness solution. Ashley did it, and she's a single mom who was going through debt this year, and now she's going to be debt-free next year. Absolutely. Medical debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, whatever you need, you got to handle it, right? So personal debt. Hey, I wanted to go see Angel Reese debt. Whatever it is, please make sure you guys can do that, okay? So that's my team, monitor debt resolution. Check the link in the description for your financial wellness prescription. Okay, now, since y'all love me and y'all been rocking with this show, and put your email here or a donation there or a gym membership right there, like my man Stephen Harper. Bang, 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 bang. You got that? That's who he is. He's a gym member. I want to make sure you guys become one. Help these kids get these experiences and exposures so they're not all caught up in this tribalism. All right, y'all. So, you know we doing this show, boy. First, I got to get the rap right. I don't even know where it is. That thing disappeared on me. Where'd it go? Walk with me, y'all. You want me to freestyle while I'm looking for it? Bang, bang. I go bang, bang. Y'all see Tiny Desk? The clips? God, I love a classic rapper, classic contemporary rappers. They went at it like this, it's malice. So good. Pusha got them Ice Cube eyebrows. He be like, Pusha. Oh, so dope. Well, we doing this show, boy. We flow, boy. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Let me get this thing going. Hey, yo, why everybody always wind up when they about to rap? They go, hey, yo, Ryan Clark came swinging like he got something to prove. Talk about RG3's blackness. That's a boss move. Woo. Wife 2, why you drag her in the mess? Had the whole timeline saying, Clark, you press. At first he was like, Clark, chill that heat. Why you trying to son RG3 out here in these tweets? You ain't got to clown a man's life for the views. We thought Clark was out of pocket, breaking them rules. But then RG3 got all up in his feeling for days. Instead of keeping it player, he went childish in ways. Could have curved it with a finesse, with a fade. Instead he made headlines. Mistake on parade. Now folks in the comments going savage cold, spewing hate. Old injury jokes told. They clowning his knees, his braids, his brand, when he could have kept it quiet like a real grown man. He was wrong at the start trying to test dudes black. RG3 turned his circus with no chill back. He could have DM'd the bro, yo, keep my name clean. Instead he fed them trolls with receipts and a meme. Now his mentions looking toxic like Flint water pipes. Every hour of the night, hate speech and injury talk rain down like confetti. Man, Clark sitting back, told you I'm ready. Calls RG3 his haters to feast. They ain't talking about his grind, his blessings at least. Now they roasting them daily like lunchroom meat, when he could have dodged the L with a simple delete. Boy, that was intricate. I sound like Camp Low. If y'all don't know who that is, look him up. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so